defense strategy.
I heard that before.
All right, children.
Yes, yes, boss.
You know how that is.
You say boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes, Papa Pettit.
All right. I'd like to call the Merrillville Redevelopment Commission meeting to order for Tuesday, March 28th at 6:15 p.m. Mr. Secretary, roll call, please.
Mr. White,
Here.
Mr. Hardaway. Here. Ms. Uselak,
Here.
I'm here, Mr. Pettit.
Here.
We have 5 and a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Next item, ladies and gentlemen, is the consent agenda, accounts payable register voucher approval for May 28, 2023, and approval of the meeting minutes from February 28, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Uselak, seconded by Mr. White to approve the consent agenda as presented. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Under old business, we need to take elections for Redevelopment Commission Committee. Mr. Reardon
Yes, we do.
or Ms. Chilcott, whoever's,
Well, I was going to, no disrespect, Angie, I was going to introduce our illustrious attorney and let him conduct that election for officers. Sorry, Angie.
Okay. Thank you.
Certainly.
At this time, we're going to do the election of officers. First office we would fill would be the President of Redevelopment Commission. Do I hear any nominations?
I nominate Sean Pettit.
Second.
Any other nominations at this time? Seeing none, we close nominations. Let's have a voice vote on having Sean Pettit serve as RDC President for this year.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Mr. Hardaway.
Yeah.
Ms. Uselak,
Yes.
I am a yes, Mr. Pettit.
yes.
We have 5 yeses, sir.
Great.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Next one would be President of the Redevelopment Commission,
President?
or I'm sorry, Vice President of Redevelopment Commission. Is there any nominations as to Vice President of Redevelopment?
I'd like to nominate Leonard White for Vice President.
Second.
You can't second.
I can't second.
No.
I will second that.
I'll nominate Mr. Hardaway.
Okay, there's a second nomination, Mr. Hardaway. Is there a,
Second for Hardaway.
okay. So what we'll do at this time is, since Mr. White was nominated first, we'll take his consideration first, then we'll go ahead with Mr. Hardaway's consideration second. Go ahead with the roll call vote for Mr. White.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Mr. Hardaway,
No.
Ms. Uselak,
Can I vote for both if I wanted to? There's no law that doesn't say I can't, right?
Vote your conscience.
I don't think that would be proper.
Yeah, I don't.
Probably not.
Okay, then I will say no at this time.
I am a no. Mr. Pettit,
No.
we have 1 yes, 4 no's, sir.
Okay, then we'll go the consideration for Richard Hardaway.
Mr. White,
No.
Mr. Hardaway,
Yep.
Ms. Uselak,
Yes.
I am a yes, Mr. Pettit.
Yes.
4 yeses, 1 no, sir.
Okay. So we'll seat Mr. Hardaway as the Vice President for the RDC. Do we need a secretary?
Yes, we do.
I make a motion that Jeff Minchuk be secretary.
I second that.
Okay. So at this time, do we hear any other nominations for secretary?
I make a motion for Leonard White for secretary.
Second.
You can't.
Huh?
You can't second, Don?
Oh, I was chewing on some cookie and it came out. I don't know.
Okay, so do we have a second for Mr. White serving as, or being voted on as Secretary of the RDC? At this time, without a second, the nomination fails. So now we're back to Mr. Minchuk being considered. So at this time, please take roll call.
Mr. White,
No.
Mr. Hardaway,
Yeah.
Ms. Uselak,
Yes.
I am a yes, Mr. Pettit.
Yes.
4 yeses, 1 no, sir.
4-1.
Okay, do we have any other positions at this time, Mr.
That's
President?
it.
that is your slate for this year for the RDC.
All right, thank you, Mr. Svetnoff. Again, I've been reelected as president, Mr. Hardaway as vice president, and Jeff Minchuk as secretary. That takes care of old business. Under new business, we have a letter from the town engineering administrator recommending approval of core payment pack number 5 for the town hall conference room. Mr. King. Is he here? Oh, there he is, yes. Hi,
I am
Steve.
here. Yes, Mr. President. So I've reviewed the December 2022 billing for the work completed in the Town Hall Conference Room, and I do concur with Core Construction's recommendations in approving payment for application number 5 to the vendors listed below for a total amount of $6,760.43.
All right, any questions of Steve? Chair will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Uzelak, seconded by Mr. Hardaway, to approve payment to core payment pack number 5 for the town hall conference room. Any further discussion or questions for Steve?
Yes, Mr. President.
Yes,
Steve,
Mr. White.
how much is this total price? Because I thought we was through paying for this, whatever we did back there in the conference room. I thought that was it. So are we still paying?
No, this was the last bill, Councilman White. I didn't print out the third page with the total, but I can get that to you.
Okay, that'd be fine. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely.
Any other questions? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, roll call.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Mr. Hardaway, Ms. Uzelak.
Yes.
I'm a yes, and Mr. Pettit.
Yes.
5 yeses, sir.
Motion carries. Under general orders, we have one item, and that is a resolution. Let me get to the resolution. Resolution of the Town of Merrillville Redevelopment Commission transferring appropriations within the budget of the Redevelopment Commission, the purchasing of police cars. Chief Costas Nusis is here. Trista Hudson is here for Resolution 2309. It's a resolution of the Town of Merrillville, Indiana Redevelopment Commission transferring appropriations within the budget of the Redevelopment Commission. This is out of the Mississippi Street TIF Fund. The decrease is $188,000. Total increase is $188,000. The net effect is 0. Trista?
Motion to approve Resolution 2309, please.
Second.
Okay. Motion by Mr. Minchuk, seconded by Mrs. Uzelak. I am going to give Trista time because I just am. Trista?
This amount for the transfer should cover 4 vehicles, assuming that Chief Costas, or Chief Nusis still gets the price that he's expecting to get. As well, there is some money in encumbrance from last year that will help cover an additional 2 to go toward the full fleet that he's looking to purchase this year. As council may recall, the supply the last 2 years has been basically next to nothing. Orders that they had in place were canceled, and this will help get them restocked.
Any questions for Trista? I do want to make one comment, having talked to the chief about this, and Trista alluded to the supply chain, and unfortunately, the supply chain is very low. I did want to let the RDC members know that Chief is buying 2 cars from Bozak, correct, Chief?
Correct.
So we are spending money locally. Unfortunately, Bozak cannot fill, he doesn't have the inventory that you need, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so everybody knows what we're doing. Any further discussion on the resolution? I've got a motion and a second. Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, roll call, please.
Mr. White,
Yes.
Mr. Hardaway. Ms. Uzelak.
Yes.
I'm a yes, Mr. Pettit.
Yes,
You have 5 yeses, sir.
motion carries. Last item on the agenda, ladies and gentlemen. After a discussion in the executive session, previous to this, I'm going to call a special redevelopment commission meeting for next Tuesday night before the Plan Commission at 6:15. There will be one item on that agenda, Angie and Pat, and we will take care of that business next Tuesday. Correct, Mr. Svetnoff?
Correctamundo.
All right. Other than that, Chair will entertain a motion.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
I believe you should have said adjournment, madam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just figured they knew.
We inferred that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Pat.
All right.
Ma'am, No, thank you.
Oh, no, Joe, Joe's a stickler now,
Our Joe?
Our Joe, yeah, you gotta make
Good.
a motion, you gotta have a motion to,
Thank you.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Being at the reception, we're gonna call you Poppy.